Oh yeah, Krishna Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
the beat guy.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
I'll see the big dot.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nitai, Nitai, Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Where's Amy? Hey, man. Get your little booty up here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Krishna Radhe, Krishna Radhe, Krishna Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Krishna Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Gauranga. Okay, everybody get your little, turn your mics on. Let's chant some japa together here. Crazy.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Ready?
Rama.
Bunch of weirdos. Having too much fun. That's weird, isn't it? Too much fun, man. I'm not supposed to.
Hare
This is
Krishna,
not real worship, is it? Nah.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
This is too easy.
Rama,
Man.
Rama, Hare
Please,
Krishna.
Krishna. Oh, it's usually hard. Serve Krishna, man. Put a big scowl on my face. Krishna, Krishna, Hare, that's right. That's how it is. That's you show them how to serve Krishna with a scowl. Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare, Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare,
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Hare. Hare
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Rama Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare,
Krishna
Hare. Get off
Krishna,
that phone there.
Hare
Chant Hare Krishna, full attention.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Stand at
Krishna.
attention, snap to attention. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna. She knows who's talking to her. Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare,
I
Hare
turned off
Krishna.
my sound. Was you talking to me?
No, no, no. Somebody else. Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare.
Hare
Hare
Dishwasher,
Krishna, Hare
multitasker over
Krishna,
there.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna, Hare, Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare,
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Oh my God.
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Rama.
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama.
Hare
Rama,
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 Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare
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 Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Hare Rama
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 Rama, Hare
Rama Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama.
Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare. Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama. Rama Rama.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Pepe
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Rama Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama 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 Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama.
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama.
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna.
Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Shri
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama.
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Shri
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Shri
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Chaitanya.
Hare.
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Shri
Rama, Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Chaitanya.
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Shri
Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna.
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Shri
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama
Chaitanya.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama Hare
Chaitanya.
Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Chaitanya.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare
Hare.
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Oh, my
Rama
Lord
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Oh,
Hare 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 Krishna
oh, my
Krishna
Lord
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Oh,
Hare
my
Hare
Lord
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Oh,
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama Rama
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama 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 Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Shri
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Chaitanya.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Rama
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Shri
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Shri
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Shri
Rama Rama Hare
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna
Rama Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Rama
Krishna.
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Om
Krishna
Namo
Hare Hare
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Om Namo
Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Om
Bhagavate
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
All right, let's see what kind of mischief we can get into here. Let's see. First canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 8, Prayers by Queen Kunti. And Parikshit saved. What a lovely path, huh? Just increasing attraction to the holy name. What can be more simple than that? What can be more profound than that? That's what amazes me, the profundity of the simplicity. Yeah. And the profundity in the simplicity and the simplicity in the profundity. Think about that, TikTokers. TikTok, TikTok. 300 likes, man. Hey, man. It's better than I get on Facebook. I'm lucky if I get 10 or 12. See, the whole world should be liking this thing. Okay? But people see they don't know about this. They don't know that this is the best thing to like. See, you got to get special mercy to like this. See, yeah, special mercy to like this bhakti. Otherwise, you'll just like the Maya. You know, people will give you all kinds of content in the world, but it's all mundane. It's all material, and you like it. Give them a like. Give them a like. Oh, I like this. I like this. Oh, that's your misfortune. Okay. Oh, I like bhakti. Oh, that's your good fortune. Oh, I like ecstatic chanting. Let me give that a like. Oh, that's your really fortunate. See, you're like the goddess of fortune when you see she gives a lot of likes to bhakti. She gives all her likes to bhakti. See, she gives the garbage to the fools. That's the opulences that come from bhakti. You know what comes from bhakti? You know, it's like the byproducts: name and fame, influence over others. Comes like a byproduct, and byproducts. Yeah. Oh, it's good for preaching, to make devotees so that they can go back to Godhead. See? But that's a byproduct of really liking bhakti. See? Like Sachidevi, she's gradually warming up to Krishna bhakti. She's starting to think, I think I want this. Yeah, this other stuff, man, all it does is give me problems. This goody two-shoes thing, Yeah. So, yeah. And so the Lord brought the holy name. And so when you like that, oh, I like to chant. Ooh, I like to hear about Krishna. See, you're starting to feel relation, but you can only experience that, but you got to be with a relative who shows off their baby. That's what Lolita does. She's just showing off her baby. She's a show off. She's showing off her baby. She rocks her baby. She's rocking the baby in the cradle. Then before she said, it's like mother Yashoda's, says, is rocking the baby, dancing with the baby around,
Instead of the baby laughing all the time, it's crying all the time, it's laughing all the time.
Oh, yeah, she's laughing and crying. You got to get up close. You could see the tears are there, too, everything. That's the style of Raj Bhakti. It's a laughing and crying thing. It's a gopi thing, actually. You can't tell, are they happy or sad? They're in like union and separation, oscillation, As soon as you feel the slight bit of separation, where did you go? And he comes back. Okay. Yeah. So, prayers by Queen Kunti, Parikshit saved. Shukadev Goswami said, thereafter the Pandavas, actually Lalita, Canto 1,
Yeah, I have
Chapter
it.
8. Oh, you got it? Okay, read.
Okay, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, glories to you, Guru Maharaj, and thank you
For what? What am I
for
doing?
being who you are and for who and what you are carrying in your heart and what you are giving us every day.
I'm just a milk drinker, coffee drinker.
No, you are unmissable. How do you say that in English?
Invisible man?
Not invisible, but unmissable.
Pepe 0.0000001696.
Prayers by Queen Kunti and Pariksit saved. Sutta Goswami said, thereafter, the Pandavas, desiring to deliver water to the dead relatives who had desired it, went to the Gangas with Draupadi. The ladies walked in front, having lamented over them and sufficiently offered Ganga water. They bathed in the Ganga, whose water is sanctified due to being mixed with the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord. There sat the king of the Kurus, Maharaj Yudhishthira, along with the younger brothers, and Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, Kunti, and Draupadi, all overwhelmed with grief. Lord Krishna was also there, citing the stringent laws of the Almighty and their reactions upon living beings. Lord Krishna and the Munis, they began to pacify those who were shocked and affected. The clever Duryodhana and his party cunningly usurped the kingdom of Yudhishthira, who had no enemy by the grace of the Lord. The recovery was executed.
Yeah, you see, this usurp idea is significant here. See, usurping means you basically steal. You see, they looked at the kingdom. See, kingdom is being opulent. You're a king, you have money, you have the wealth. See, you're influential, you're important. See, and they do this happens also when you're a spiritual master. That's why, this is why we don't have real bhakti much in the world, because the leaders usurp the kingdom of actually the rightful heir to or heir or heirs to the kingdom of bhakti. In Krishna consciousness, the rightful king of bhakti is the real Vaishnava that has real bhakti. See, otherwise all you do is get corrupted. People start worshiping you, and you become an idol. Like a rock star, basically. You ever see rock stars? Rock stars, when they start to get idolized, usually ego. The one who had the least, believe it or not, seemed to be Michael Jackson. He seemed to be he had some protection from God, because he actually had some feeling, although he had still. Usually rock stars or anybody with the opulences of beauty or fame, money, wealth, and everything get corrupted by that. And this is the big deal breaker when a great soul comes to this world, say a deliverer, rightful heir to the real kingdom, and they make heirs. See, that's why Jesus made heirs to the true kingdom of God. He said, "My kingdom's not of this world." But you need the potency, the bhakti that he had. You need that Holy Spirit to dwell within you. See, so that you are an heir to that kingdom. And then the Lord uses you to make other heirs. That's a disciplic line in a nutshell. See, but generally people don't, they don't really become real heirs. They usurp the kingdoms of religion. That's why it's called religion. Actually, it should be called the religion of truth is the real religion. It's truth. A pure religion should be like very scientific. Remember, Prabhupada even said this is a science of self-realization. It's a science. That's why it works here, because we follow the real science. See, it's already been, the formula's already been made of how to make heirs to the kingdom. That's not so clear amongst the Christians, although it's sort of there, but it's more clear here. But the problem is the kingdom of real bhakti has been usurped by these persons who are not really heirs to the real kingdom. They're like Duryodhana, more or less. Okay? So, so really what is the meaning of this story is basically about that so Yudhisthira was actually reinstalled back on the kingdom eventually. And it was done by Krishna's help, Krishna's grace, because he was a devotee. See, that's the moral of the story. See? By being a devotee, he was reinstated even in this world as king. That was way back when they had such persons. Right now, it's not happening. All the kingdoms have been usurped, and it's by destiny and the will of the Lord, actually. The mode of passion and ignorance is more controlling force now. And it just is what it is. Why fight? You ever heard? Don't try to fight City Hall. You ever heard that statement? Yeah, city. It's like it's powerful. They got a lot of potency. So that's in force now. See, but we have the power to build the kingdom. See, this is what we're doing. We're building the kingdom here. See, and that's what a good example of that was Sudama in 10th canto. Also, Sudama was building the real kingdom of bhakti. He was just in this Gopal Krishna movie is a real good example. I don't know how they come up with these movies. They're so good in their conclusiveness sometimes. Yeah, it's amazing. And so this is kind of like that movie, Jesus Christ Superstar. No, yeah, that one too. But Jesus of Nazareth, that was a really amazingly conclusive movie. And And so anyway, this Gopal Krishna movie is also very conclusive about the absolute truth, which, by the way, on TikTokers, this is what we really love truth here. Truth is our life, man. Truth is our soul. We have soul food here. So give us a few more likes. What, 300 likes only? Give us a few hundred more. And then distribute this, pass this on to everybody. Everybody, share this video. Let it go deep in the algorithm. Let us convert all those AIers down there. Yeah. Where was I, Lalita? I forgot. I kind of got lost in the Yudhishthir, kingdoms.
Yeah, Yudhishthir, his kingdom. We are into truth, you said.
Oh yeah, the king. Yeah, so this is a kingdom of truth. Oh yeah. So Sudama was built, and this is the way it works. The Pandavas also, they were in the forest, and they were just, they were associating with Krishna just by thinking about Krishna, by offering him food, and just probably chanting. They're just doing their stuff in the forest, and they were building the real kingdom that way. And Sudama was doing it also. Always the examples of how to build a kingdom, even amongst, the other people, they're destroying the kingdom. This is what the demons do. They can't help it. That's their nature, is to destroy the kingdom, all in the name of building it. They're not very good builders. See? So, and it's a mode of ignorance and passion. What do you expect? They don't build things really well, not to last. It just doesn't work. See, but the devotees build the kingdom. Jesus built the kingdom, didn't he? Look at the, he's got a lot of followers now, huh? Wouldn't you say? Yeah, from 11 to millions, and many of them have went back to the spiritual world. Yeah. See, he was building in secret. See, just by following the process of the building process. What is that? What we're doing here. Hari Katha, discussing Krishna, chanting Krishna. Did you see? We're building. Can't you see? The foundation is here. Look how many people are coming, more and more and more. And look at the quality. It's like, don't think we're just, you ever seen a building that's not built very well? We have them here in Mexico. If we had an earthquake, half of them would fall. I watch these builders, very low quality. Very low quality. They use these little rebarb things as very thin wires for foundational things for the foundation. And it's like the turkey quality.
Same in Turkey. I just want to say, like in Turkey.
Oh man, yeah. See, what we're building is the way Jesus built. Even though he had just fishermen come, but these fishermen had a pure heart. See, so the same thing here. You notice real quality building blocks are coming here to build this. People who really, into God, blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God. You notice they realize the value of the Bhagavatam. See, only the pure in heart can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. See, you guys that are understanding these talks, and those persons building on a flimsy foundation, those gurus, yeah. That stuff is not going to sustain. It's not going to stand. It's going to be knocked down. See, they have so many followers, right? So many, they just come because they usurp the kingdom, right? They got all Prabhupada's books there, right? Copyrights. They change them, they're so bewildered that they think to fight, spend millions of dollars of your money out there, you fools. You're foolish. You're a useless idiot to those leaders. To be honest with you, that's what you are. You're a useless idiot. They're using your money to fight Prabhupada's original books. Millions of dollars on court cases on your dime, on all that blood, sweat. Don't think I don't know what I'm talking about. I spent 5 years spending spending all my time and energy to make money for them, and they just squandered it away. That's your leaders, man. See? So when you're ready, it's called the blind people leading the blind. See, they're building, and that will be knocked down. It's already being knocked down. Half the people got their shots, and they're going to be gone. Who do you think paid those guys off? You know, I've been doing some research here, and I see how it works now. They go after these people that think like they do, and they go and give them a bag of money, and they sell out in a minute. And then they get all the people they influence to, you know, to do what they want to do. And then they get rid of them too. It's the way it works in this world. This is called illusion. It's called Maya. It will not stand. That's why even Jesus had the parable of building the house on a solid foundation. That's what we do here. I mean, that's why, you know, if I see any of this jealousy stuff and everything, I'm after it. I'm all over it now. I'm not going to let our nice building blocks be, you know, like thrown away or chased away. See, so I'm on it, man. For the benefit of those persons that have that in their heart, they don't know. They don't know the sinister forces driving them. You know, so they're gonna know. This was part of the teaching of Lord Caitanya, and they hate me for people. They think I'm.
Yeah, if you tell the truth, you will be hated. It's true by people who are materially motivated. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a job, man. You know, you gotta
It's a job.
I gotta do my job, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Both
gurus,
equal.
you don't want to, yeah, you know, sometimes hard like a thunderbolt. We're here to keep this clean, man. Keep the building blocks that are coming. Hey, man, Krishna's giving me and you and everybody responsibility. I'm not here, you know, going to allow people to be chased away because of jealousies.
No, of course not.
You know, forget it, man. Now, you know, so now all this stuff, we got to get under the knife. And you know, and yeah, nobody likes it because we're, you know, attached to illusions, man. But just know, have a good attitude, you know, just like a person, just have faith that, oh, I'm under the knife now. Matter of fact, if you get chastised here, you're a lucky person, man.
Absolutely.
You know, people that got chastised by Lord Caitanya or a real spiritual master, it shows that they're important to that person. Otherwise, you'd be neglected. People I don't care about, I don't do this. I don't chastise them. I know people are sincere, you know, if I, you know, but, you know, certain things have to be, you know, purified.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can't build a nice, you know, a nice foundation here. And Krishna is sending us beautiful beings here. Really, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, you see how it works? In secret, just like, you know, just believe it or not, just like the demons, they've been building their plan in secret. It's only coming to light now. Okay? Well, it's always going to, during the apocalypse is everything comes to light. So they've been building in secret. And actually, wasn't really that fully conscious of it. But I said, boy, we're still building in secret. We're the best kept secret in Vaishnavism. You know, we're still building in secret. This is building. This kind of chanting, this kinds of discussions, it purifies the whole universe. Shastra says that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody builds his own building here as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's all part of it. You know, you become a solid pillar.
Yeah.
This is part of it. That's why, you know, you got to go under the knife. You know, we got to scrape out the garbage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So then we don't have usurping. Then you become guru. Automatically, you become, even when you become a real disciple, you become a guru. You show the way. Otherwise, no, who's going to show the way? People don't know. Just like Lord Caitanya had to come as a devotee to teach it. See? But people that usurp stuff like this, they want to be God or they want to be guru. Oh, you want to be guru? Be disciple first. And then be guru by being a disciple. You might go your whole life as being a disciple and be the best preacher, the best guru that anybody can have. It's amazing. You don't know this stuff. You got to worship the Lord in ecstasy a long time to understand what I'm saying here. The fools rush in. They want to be guru. They don't know. And it's basically useless. You jump to become a guru. You have no foundation, it just falls and you got to start over again. See, you build the foundation by being a real disciple. How do you do that? You listen. You follow in the footsteps of a Lalita and a Johan and the others that are doing that with full attention. You listen and get purified. Your heart becomes purified. You'll be cleansed by the words spoken by the empowered devotee, the representative. And when you hear the message, you automatically begin to act accordingly. See, because of purification. The ones you could see have problems. The one they're not listening. They're right now, like I'm giving classes and everything, they're writing big, long things. Every one of them that does that has fallen into that. Big, long things, they don't listen. And then they go, well, I'm really struggling, man. And I'm reading these other books and all that. Is Lalita Ganga reading these other books? Is Johan reading? Is Janaki reading these other books? Are the other gurus and teachers so that you can chant really well and chant your 1 lakh and then make progress on Krishna consciousness? Oh, make progress that way? Oh, the slow way? The many lifetime way? Okay, well, go. Don't just come here and don't listen and go do all your writing and then go over there and then struggle, because you will. That's a struggle. Or just come here and follow in the footsteps of the real gurus like Lalita and Johan and Janaki and Govinda. Look how inspired they are. What is that coming from? Well, they got the praise of God. Look at Amy. Look at Fanny. They got the praise of God and they're happy. You see that Amy today? Oh my God, unbelievable. When you look at a person, it's like you're looking in a mirror, man. What do you see? Oh my God. I saw something I love, man. I love a beautiful, pure heart. Did anybody see that, or am I the only one?
We see that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful to
It's a
see?
big difference when you see somebody coming without any material desires.
Yeah.
That's important.
And
And I
it
can
was-
make a list of those material desires that I have seen in devotees for so many years,
yeah.
and they are poisoned by that. It stays inside of them.
Yeah.
You can see that. But
And see, what they teach, Lalita, is they teach that it's about getting rid of material desires. That's not the path that Amy's following and Fanny and you and others. They're following the path of taste and hearing and attraction. See? And then the desires for these other things just go. And you realize, oh my God, my guru is my life and soul. Now if your guru is your life and soul, and he's a real guru, he's a real acharya, man, a real spiritual master. And if they're like your life and soul, boom, you figure you cracked the safe, man. Now Rupa Goswami is your life and soul, isn't it? Krishnadas Kaviraj is your life and soul. How do you know that? Oh, you love his words, right? The person is their words, isn't it? Krishna is his word. Krishna is his name. All these things you love when you love the real guru, right? Why do you think Lord Caitanya said, those who claim to love me directly, those who claim to be my real devotees are not my devotees. Those are the devotees of my real devotees are my real devotees, because then just from that real living devotee that you get purified by hearing from and by learning from, then you can love all the devotees, and it's a pretty big kingdom, huh? You can chant Haridas's name and think of him in ecstasy, and Krishnadas Kaviraj, you entered the family. Mother Yashoda, all these beautiful devotees. Yeah, once we get into the Goswami books, you'll see, who is it? Jiva Goswami wrote all about the characters of the various devotees of Vrindavan, really detailed descriptions, and you'll just love them all because it's all transcendental family member stuff. That's why I'm here. I don't know what these gurus are here for. It's just to kind of prance around the stage with their big sticks here. We're here to purify, to build the real kingdom of God so people can just enter it. So we have you ever see these palaces, these kingdoms, And they have a huge gate. See? We want to make that gate. We make a very strong fortress, but with a big, wide gate so that many people can come in. That's a nice goal if you're going to have goals. See? So we're building the kingdom like this. You notice it gets stronger, it gets easier to chant. I mean, that's what I'm amazed. It's so fantastic, every day, chant. Now I like, I always used to think, boy, I wish I could sing like Murari Gupta, who was a singer for them. I said, boy, that singing must be really me. And now the Lord, we just keep doing Sadhu Sangha, getting purified, hearing and chanting, just a day.
Pepe 0.00000165
wow, I'm starting to love to sing for the Lord, to sing his name, to praise his name. Wow, what opulence you give me, Lord. That is my greatest treasure you're giving me.
That is bringing here on earth.
Yeah,
doing here what is in the spiritual world.
They're praising the Lord in ecstasy. And we're doing the same thing here. Thy will be done on earth as it is in the Vrindavan realm and all the spiritual realms of the devotees who love the Lord.
And you feel that power.
Yeah, we're building strong. Isn't it nice, Sachi? Building strong pillars down there, just like you build a foundation to the house of God. You put in big pillars and beams so it can withstand the winds of this Maya. Look, nobody can knock this down. They're trying, all these little whippersnappers come here, snap at your heels. But, this just down, they can't even get at the Achilles heel, man. They can't even go above the Achilles. They're down in they just, all they do is they snap and they hit the calluses on your feet, man. At least not my feet, because I walk barefoot, man. They can't get through the calluses. They're trying to get that Achilles heel. Where's that weakness? Well, man, I've been doing this a long time, man. Getting stronger. Now all you can you can just catch the calluses, and that's just dead skin, man. It's protection. It's like armor, the skin. Lalita just laughs in everybody's face that criticizes her now. The more they criticize, the more she laughs right there in public. I love it, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to tell the truth to anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Really, I just go because I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm just going.
See, people don't know this. This is the Maya, man. This is your only chance to know what is the right thing and what is the wrong thing. You know what the right thing is? Very simple. It is black and white now. The right thing is pure devotional service, is to be liberated from all illusions, every friggin' one of them. And the wrong thing is any other path that's slower than the quick way, the narrow gate. And even Jesus said, don't follow the broad way of destruction. And he meant everything. I'm the way, the life, and the truth. The real spiritual master, the one who has actually realized the true kingdom beyond the Mahamaya and preaches it and shows it and proves it, see, is that way. Forget about everything else. Forget about all these leaders in more or less illusion. No matter how charismatic, you come here, we'll show you that whatever charisma they have is like insignificant. If it doesn't give you ecstatic bhakti, you'll see this for yourself. If it doesn't give you ecstatic bhakti, it's insignificant. Yeah. And this happens naturally and gradually, just by association. And attentive, that's why we're going for it. We're going to cut out all these inattentive chanters. Not cut them out, cut off their area of escape. You've been chanting inattentively long enough.
Yeah, I don't understand everything you say still, Guru Maharaj, because after a while, it's another language. It's a very new language for me. But just enjoy to be there in that vibration, in that cloud, and don't put your mind on something else when you are the teacher yourself while Guru Maharaj is preaching. I can't believe that. Chanting while you are preaching, writing and doing research and working while you are preaching. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
This is so
Yeah.
weird.
One of the 10 offenses to chanting the holy name. And you know what? You see, Jesus talked about this. That's why he says, "Oh, Martha, 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 you're always busy doing this and this and this." Look at Mary. She's sitting there listening to every word, hanging on every word Jesus was saying. See? And what did Jesus say? Mary is doing the correct thing. So we might need to multitask sometimes, but don't make a habit of it. Otherwise it becomes a very bad habit. And then you wonder, why are these people why is Lalita, why are they getting so much bhakti? And it's because they're attentively listening and following. See, when you listen well, that's why Prabhupada was like that. And it appeared that his godbrothers weren't so much that way, because it's well known that Bhaktisiddhanta marked Prabhupada because of his hearing so attentively. He loved his guru's words. He thought they were fantastic. He thought they were really marvelous, uncommon, and he listened then very carefully. And Bhaktisiddhanta said, those who hear like him they great hearers will become great speakers. Otherwise not. And I see those who don't really listen that attentively, when they speak, it's not very nice. Full of speculations and stuff. Yeah. So if you hear silence here, just relax into it. Don't think you got to say something, Just relax into the silence. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Ooh, could say that. Krishna, Krishna. Okay, go ahead, read on there. That's just an interesting point there.
Okay, citing the strangest law of the Almighty and their reactions upon living beings, Lord Krishna and the Munis began to pacify those who were shocked and affected.
Shocked and affected.
Shocked.
Yeah, stringent laws of the Almighty. See, people were shocked. Look at all look at all the mayhem. Look at all the deaths. So many people died in that war. They were all shocked to see it. And then Bhishma was laying on the bed of arrows, and he was preaching the stringent laws of the Almighty. See? And that time, remember I said that time is like this time. See, millions of people died in that war. Millions of people die in all wars. There have been many wars, and actually now when you go into these wars, they're created by this Maya, literally. They're literally created by Maya, and it shows up in the form of these demoniac persons, these elites, these globalists, very selfish, self-centered persons who are there, channels for that. Mm-hmm. They're created these wars and millions of people died. But who is really the controller of all controllers? Who's the controller of Lucifer? Who's the controller of Shiva? If you see different names for the same deity. Lucifer, Shiva, is in charge of destruction. See? You can analyze it. What's happening now mostly? A lot of destruction. Okay, yes. So Shiva got empowered. It says in the Bhagavatam, sometimes the mode of ignorance and passion is empowered, and that becomes more predominant. Okay? Sometimes goodness is empowered and more prominent, and then that becomes more prominent. Yeah. What was my point? What was that? Where did I start?
The time of destruction, that point?
Yeah. That was there. Yeah. The stringent laws. Okay. Yeah. Now, this is a very important, relevant point for us. See, so this is just what's happening. Like people are shocked. You're going to be more shocked. You're going to see already. People are so blind they still don't see it, man. But I watch the news every day. I have this on Google. I just look every day. All these famous people who got the shot, they're all dying. Like at 30, between 18 and 35 and 40 and at max 50 every day, 3 or 4, and they're just throwing it right out there. You see, and the masses still don't see. We don't know why. He just happened. Just all this stuff never happened before except now. And that's just the famous people. Can you imagine just the common people that you don't know? How many of those are going? See? So it's coming to the point where you're going to be people are going to be shocked like this. And why are they shocked? Because they don't have knowledge. They don't know the stringent laws of karma. They don't know when you don't worship the Lord, more or less your life is inauspicious, man. If you don't know who the transcendental Lord is, your life is more or less inauspicious. It's got to be. See? And there's fallout from that. The laws are very stringent. Even if you're trying to be a good person, still it's very hard. And sometimes you try to do it when the influence of the bad karmas are coming down. Okay? And they're trying to be good. And then the bad things happen to good people even because you're caught up in this. And why is it? It's all because you don't know who God really is. God is spiritual. God is transcendental. God is He's Satchidananda. He's the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So we need sons of that in this world. They're the manifestation of thy will be done on earth is a son of that truth. What is the truth? The complete truth is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit or Satchidananda. It's the same thing. See, the sun is that radiance. Its radiance comes through a body, through a person, through a temple. They know they're temples of the holy now, the Most High. See, and there's Ananda there. The Ananda you see here that these religious groups don't understand shows you they're an illusion, man. Big time. That's insignificant. That's why poo-poo, it's like, poo-poo. What, you can't tell Satchidananda? You don't know the real God? Well, we know that real God, and we go, welcome, welcome, welcome every day, don't we? Welcome, Lord. You're welcome here. Welcome, Radha, man. Come in. Love bomb us all, man. Yeah, we know your nature. You like to laugh and cry and everything, and you just relish the truth about the Lord and all. Yeah, just have your way here. Just let us peek and get a little glimpse, right, Lilita? We just want to get a little glimpse. We'll just be in the bushes and watching you, have your loving affairs. See, Satchidananda. See, and those people who don't appreciate it are insignificant. Demigods, and you don't appreciate Satchidananda? Well, give me a demon, man. Give me a dacoit, a thief who does appreciate it, and we'll turn him into a beautiful person, more beautiful than the demigods.
Yeah, people believe in their false egos. You've got to believe in the power of the Lord. He can make you really beautiful. He can make that. It's about the change of the Lord. That's the whole point. That's the point. The change that the Spirit gives you. That's the point.
Yeah. That's it, man. We're doing it. See, that's the kingdom we're building in secret here, but not so secret, is it? See, so we're just doing this, and it gets stronger, and because it's a foundation that Maya cannot knock down. As a matter of fact, she doesn't really want to knock it down. She likes to help. She actually serves the devotee. She's actually our servant here, man, now. I know how she works, and therefore I accept her, sir. I accept, I know when she kind of comes in, to drive the sinister forces out, and then we go after it. See, it's good. Okay, good. We got something to work on, man. Some surgery. A surgeon likes to do surgery, right? Otherwise, why do they become a doctor? I like surgeries. Yeah, come on. What do we got there? Some putana in there? Oh, let's go in there now. Let's get that out, man. Oh, a donkey demon, stubborn. Oh, yeah, we'll just like scrape it out. Yeah. Satchidananda, man. And everything else is insignificant. That was the preaching 550 years ago. Even after the disappearance of the Lord for a while, it was still like, hey man, everybody just take shelter of this potency Lord Caitanya brought through his devotees, and that's being revived again here in our Sangha and nowhere else that I've seen. This preaching, if you come here for a while, you say nobody's preaching like this. Nobody has the power to preach like this. And if the potency wasn't here, I wouldn't have the power to preach like this. People need to hear preaching like this. Otherwise, the stringent laws of the Almighty are enforced. And you'll be shocked. Whoa, look at all this. Well, that's just coming down. I'm not shocked by this. I'm amazed. I actually find it fascinating how the Lord is working. I mean, hey, man, if it's happening, it's ordained. What am I to, sit there and buck? I don't have to fight something. I'm a winner, man, and I'm here to help people win. So you get over the stringent laws of the Almighty. Even as a Vaidhi Bhakti in this, like the Vedic way guy. Hi, how's the Vedic way? Thanks for coming so much, by the way. Yeah, the Vedic way, that ain't strong enough, man. You got to go the Lord Caitanya way. That means the Satchidananda way. The Vedic way is not strong enough. That's not the way to do it in Kali Yuga. Prabhupada just started things like that. But we need a stronger foundation. Lord Chaitanya's mercy, we have that so that you can go back to Godhead while you're in this body. Godhead comes to you, and you welcome the Godhead. We teach the real path that Lord Caitanya taught. It's time. Has the authorization of Prabhupada. If you come here and you follow this way, you'll know from within that you're following Prabhupada's order, that you're actually doing what Prabhupada really wants. Yeah, everybody thinks, oh yeah, Prabhupada just wants everybody to do Varnashram and everything like that. No. Prabhupada now wants everybody to do this who has sufficient intelligence. If you can't do this, well, then do that. Then go do the rules. Go work on that. Go break rocks.
All the rest was preparation, actually.
Yeah, until you're ready to. I mean, we're doing real here. This, we're not. I'm not interested in the stringent laws of the Almighty, which is Varnashram Dharma is part of it. So you're not. So you can get some relief from those stringent laws. But man, does it take discipline? Man, is it going to be hard to keep out of the stringent laws of the Almighty when there's, it's this war is like raging on here. Kevin, help. So what is this, Kevin? What is the help you need? What is
this morning I saw that Sim also asked, can we help you? What's the problem? I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah. You want your problem solved, Kevin, spiritually, because that's what we do here. Money, go to do whatever you got to do to survive, man. Don't get into that thing with us here. But you want help? Come. I mean, have you seen Kevin here every day?
Not every day, but we have seen him in the past.
Yeah. Okay. You want help? Come here regularly, man. Be around people that are strong and purified and getting more purified all the time. Come into this gust of wind and be lifted up. What is the best book to recommend for Krishna consciousness? I'm glad you asked that, Kevin. What is the best book? Okay, the best book is just come and hear the book. Don't forget about having to study all these books on your own right now. Just come here regularly and hear attentively. That is the best book you can get, is hear this book of knowledge and get purified and get strong. See, that's the thing. Everybody, they all want to try to attain Krishna some other way. Like these, Oh yeah, well, I'm going to go get a book. Give me the best book. The best book is right here. You come here and sit down and listen. Well, you could ask that question to Maharaj Parikshit. What is the best book? Well, he said the best book is to sit my little fanny in front of Shukadev Goswami and hear the real Bhagavatam. That's the best book. Yeah, follow what Janaki says. Follow her example. That's what she does. She has all the books,
Because they read the books and they don't understand it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one devotee used to say, I don't have any time to read. I don't have any time to read. Don't worry about reading. Just get your little ass over here and attentively listen. Practice that. That'll be the best readings you ever did. You got every day to practice that. My God, where do you get a chance of that? Every day to practice that. You practice that, you'll go back to Godhead faster than really reading 1,000,000 books on Krishna consciousness. Because you'll get taste for the holy name, and that's what it's all about. Prabhupada, Prabhupada said, I wrote these books so you can chant Hare Krishna ultimately.
This is for the simple ones, the deaf and the blind ones and the children and the stupid ones. This is just come to Guru Maharaj. Be here in the vibrations of the Lord. Be in that environment.
Yeah, and then like when I'm reading the books, or I'm reading them, I'm chanting the verses, I'm tasting the meaning of the books. Okay? And that's what you'll get to. Then you'll taste it, and otherwise it's just a reading. Oh, good eye exercise and reading, and then you speculate on all that stuff, just like Janaki says there. All those people that have said that to me, every one of them so far has always been inattentive. They don't really listen that well. See, they're in their minds and they start writing and all that stuff. See, yeah, you listen to these devotees, expert devotees, Lalita, Amy, who else? Janaki. Yeah. See, these are experienced devotees who know the real path. They went in the door, they're the shepherd of the sheep. Are you a sheep, Kevin? Listen to their instruction and you'll go in the door also and you become the shepherd of the sheep. See? Everybody gets the same job. Shepherds of sheep. Freddie too. He's good. He brought a lot of people here.
He brought all the Belgian people and the Hollandish people. So because of Freddie.
Yeah. Where's River today? See, what would happen to her? See, she get a little chastisement and she's gone. Unless she's listening in secret. Are you listening in secret, you little rascal? She's a little. You ever seen that movie, Little Rascals? No, of course not. She's like that guy with the freckles and the curl on his head.
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa, yeah, she's an alfalfa, man. Yeah, so for a week, don't watch her videos because she'll just be criticizing me. Oh, you go on, he's such a prick, man. He's full of bullshit, man. He's She'll hate me for a week. It's okay. Comes with the territory. Even Lord Caitanya said, Jagannananda, he's going to go to Vrindavan. He's just going to criticize me. That's Lord Caitanya. She says she was thrown. She's not thrown out. See, that's her. See, that's called drama. See, the drama. See, always got to create the drama. You got to do something. So okay, she wanted drama. I gave her some drama. I didn't throw her out. I just said she can't go live for a while. I want Amy up here. Amy's a little shy. And
Well, I want to say something, and that is, I'm like, because whatever River's going through, I didn't see all the video this morning because I was
she made a video
asleep.
this morning. Huh? I couldn't.
No. I'm saying whatever you all are referring to, maybe your class. I didn't see it because I was in sleep. But I'm going to stick up for being 20 years around you, Gorhari. I'm like the turtle, and you you throw things that, that really get to us. And so what I do is I go in my shell and I sit there on the path for a while, and then I come back out and I start crawling again, and you throw something else, and I go in my shell. But River's more vocal,
Yeah.
And so anyway, it's not easy. It's not easy sometimes with you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I agree. I totally. That's why if you get through it, that means that's a sign. That's a sure sign of symptom sincerity, man. That people really want Krishna, because it's a fire sometimes. These things, but it's okay. Yeah. So go ahead, read on there. What else? The stringent laws. Oh yeah. Okay. The point was is basically the Lord wants to give us relief from the stringent laws. See, so all we need to do is, this is how you do it. You take shelter of the path that gives you freedom from the stringent laws of this universe, man, of being in the modes. He'll take you out of the modes here. You come here, you get into this path, you'll get relief from your problems.
Yeah.
And the more you surrender to this process intelligently, not by false, blind surrender, blind obedience. No, by coming through and confronting everything, and your heart starts to realize, wow, this is really a worthy path. Okay? This is and you start getting relief from the stringent laws of action and reaction in the world. And you start to just methodically, step by step, start to feel this confidence in this path, and more surrender to it, just out of intelligence. To me, I'm surrendering to this path, and to me, it's an intelligent thing to do. I get relief from the stringent laws of so many things now. I'm happy in this world on this path. I'm getting happier every day. It's getting easier every day. It will be for you. It's already, you got the witnesses here.
It's an escape route,
Yeah.
You know where to go. You can escape on all these troubles.
Yeah, that's the stringent laws, and they're happening now, but they're also an opportunity for people to come over here. You can come over and you can abandon all varieties of religion, and we'll teach you how to surrender to Krishna's truth, Krishna's ecstasy. See, those leaders don't know anything about this. They're all trying to do the weak thing still, like, well, rules, regulations, ceremonies, that's the way you'll get relief. Well, very weak compared to this. And they don't even have the strength to try it. Well, the Lord will give whoever's meant to have the understanding, and they will come here. See, we'll get the real strong building blocks here to set a really good foundation. And isn't it great? You don't have to be anything special.
No.
Where are you going to get that? Everywhere else, you got to be something special. Here, you can just be yourself and just be, honestly, sincerely follow this path.
Respect for Guru.
Yeah. Learn how to follow this path. Yeah, you might make mistakes, you have problems, you have this or that, but you just continue.
Continue reading.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it. A whole lot.
The clever Duryodhana and his party cunningly usurped the kingdom of Yudhishthira, who hated.
Yeah, you see, that's the qualities of these guys. Cunning, usurping. They all did that with Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta. Cunning stuff. Cunning Brahmins.
Sweetly.
Desiring and fame, opulences, worship, and adoration. See, profit, adoration, distinction. This is of the false ego. And if you jump for those, you get corrupted. And then you get all the false prestige. What do you get? Prestige, right? But it's false. And you can have it your whole life. You can be a big guru like these guys with all these followers and everything. And you propped up your whole life. And then you die and you find out it was completely false. You wasted your friggin' life. And you just were an idol worshiper. And you were an idol for those persons. They're like you, blind followers, and you both fell into a dark ditch. Still, that's religion. Still dark. You're following motivated religious leaders that are really more or less no better than you, and sometimes worse than you. And you don't know that. But here, you know it, the Lord will show you all things. Because what? When you get the real shelter of Krishna and Lord Caitanya and the Parampara, you know what the meaning is of the Lord protects his devotees. What other protection do we really have? I don't. But I don't even want to depend on Social Security personally. Social Security, I don't want to depend on any of that stuff. I depend on the Lord's mercy. I live as long as I live. I die when I die, But I like living this lifestyle, dependent on the Lord's mercy.
Yeah, very extremely, actually.
Yeah. And everybody, you'll see that this is very reasonable to do this. It's a very intelligent to do this. But we can't see it. I can't do it artificially. It's methodic step. We just keep doing, man. Just keep going, man. Keep chanting every day. Keep taking association with devotees. If I'm doing that, why the heck wouldn't people who want this kind of grace do that? And once you get it, look at Lalita. She's not thinking, well, now I got it. I can go away and I can be on my, she likes to be here. She likes it. Greedy. We want more of it. Yeah. It's like we rendezvous here with Radha and Krishna, and they give their presents every day. We got new presents. New presents, new presents.
Yeah, why would I go away, Guru Maharaj? It is all about you. So it's stupid to go away and start your own group. It is all about you.
See, a lot of envy. The envy meter just popped up. Who is going? It's all about you.
It is. It's only Lalita who's saying that.
But you know what?
It's true.
Yeah, she gives me the credit because you know why? Because Krishna's like that. Krishna's in her. He always turns over the credit to the devotee. But I have to, the real benefactor, because I couldn't do anything. The Lord just gives the credit to that's what he does.
We also cannot do anything without you. We cannot go to that Krishna. So it is all about you.
And but really the real benefactor is the Lord.
Yeah.
He gives me the power. He gives me the energy. He gives me the life. Because if that was ever cut off, there's no do this, be it, like a waiter, they give you food, right? They carry the food to the table for the people to eat. That's all I feel I'm doing. The Lord gives me, I go back in the kitchen, and he just fills up the stuff, just come out, and just plop it on the table for people to eat.
Father and son.
See, another hat, waiter. Yeah, waiting tables.
Yeah.
Amy knows what I'm talking about. She was a waiter, table waiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the honor that you give this fool Gohari Das.
Come on, Guru Maharaj. I wouldn't
I mean,
live.
I'm
I wouldn't be alive without you. Janaki will say the same. Janardhan say it's all about Gurudev.
yeah,
He says the same.
yeah.
That's what I explained to Janin today. He's saying. So yeah, I'm not the only one who sees that.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I see the same phenomena happening now as it did 550 years ago. When Lord Caitanya had followers, not like everybody was following him, especially at first. He had followers that were following him. Literally, they were his devotees. They were his disciples. They felt, even though he had no disciple, they felt, oh, well, we're here. We're following him, man. He's our master, and like this, they're following him all around. And all of a sudden, they noticed that people started to give them disrespect. And they thought and they noticed, just like I noticed, and I think the same thing. Just because I'm your follower, Lord, and the follower of this parampara and everything, I'm getting all this respect from people who are saying, it's about you, it's about you. And so remember, if you go in the door, you become the shepherd of the sheep. It's the same servant of Lord Caitanya, a servant of the servants of Lord Caitanya.
Yeah.
By becoming a servant of the servants, you'll automatically get the mercy of Krishna to be his servant. Yeah. And then automatically people will give you honor. You didn't usurp your way to it. Now you got real prestige. The Lord, it's his pleasure to give you the kingdom where prestige and opulence and all these things come along with it. Oh yeah, back to Sudama, Brahman. He was building the kingdom in secret, just simply chanting, worshiping his friend with loving ecstasy. Every day he would go to the street and sing the name of Krishna with love. Krishna, Krishna, and all these beautiful, right? You watch the movie. Gopal Krishna, 1979, I think. Yeah. He's singing on the corner. He's just doing that. And then one day, all of a sudden, Krishna comes. He actually goes to see Krishna. Krishna receives him. See, they embrace and they talk and all this stuff. He goes back home. All of a sudden, his kingdom is bigger than Pundraka, who was the false Krishna. He was living in Pundraka's kingdom. And he had a huge kingdom and many followers. See? So that's his same representation happens here. So Sudama was just given the kingdom spontaneously, a kingdom bigger than Pundraka's, just like Jesus Christ did. Jesus Christ's kingdom is bigger than anybody's now. Look, they laughed at him 5,000 years ago. Fools deride me when I descend in this world. The Lord descends as his beloved servant like Jesus Christ.
And still alive.
He's still alive, still kingdom growing here. See? And you think it's any different with Lord Caitanya? Not only am I the servant of Jesus Christ, I am the servant of Prabhupada in this line and the disciplic succession all the way back to Lord Caitanya. Why not? It's a great opportunity. Because we have Jesus and Lord Chaitanya's teachings and energy and potency and rasas, all at our disposal. See, so this kingdom is rising, you notice? And because it's built on truth, it'll be the biggest thing, bigger than any of the bigger than these New World Order Klaus Schwab's thing. Why? Because it's more powerful, more beautiful, more wonderful, more attractive, more attractive to do win-win. I mean, can you imagine? You come here, you're going to be able to give life to people. Like people get life here. You'll be like the guru here. You become like this. You'll be able to give life. You can say, like Jesus said, I have life and I can give it to you abundantly. Okay? What is that life? That life was his intimate relationship with God. You'll become like that too. You'll be able to say the same thing. Yeah, we're here to make winners, man. Not where I got to be a winner, you got to be a loser thing. That's Klaus Schwab, man. That's Bill Gates. That's the Illuminati. That's the alpha globalist, the big globalist. Hey, man, that Lord you're worshiping, Lucifer, the one-eye thing. See, that's a chunk change thing, man. You have to take life to get life. We give life and get more of it. This is good for you.
Win his life and share it with others. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. I mean, this life never runs out. My God, man, we always have something to say, don't we? Huh? Something to share here. It's amazing. We start with you come here with nothing. I come here empty-handed, man. You know, this is the way. You know, I don't come here. I don't bring anything. I come here like a beggar. I love it, man. I love it. See, and then you know you can come and say, "What's the news today?" Whatever mercy the Lord bestows upon us, that is the news, and it's usually pretty good news. You notice?
In complete trust, yeah.
You
If
like
you
the news?
completely trust.
What do you think about our news here? Tell me. Tell us. Give us a word, Sati.
I got many years of lots of things I remember.
Yeah. Are they good memories?
I remember your process and your journey and all this kind of stuff, and I'm trying to make sense of it all.
Yeah. She's been with me through all the changes.
But I will say that I don't like it when I hear it's all about you. I have to admit, because I think it's all about Krishna, but Krishna is, working through you, and I kind of like the pastor who presents it. They don't take the credit. They just present it all. And I don't.
Yeah.
I just feel,
it's like
This is a new mission. This is a new mission, Sachi.
I just feel like it gets you into trouble. It gets you into trouble, and it gets me into trouble if I try to tell somebody, but I don't try to tell somebody. So
yeah. No, I totally get it. Yeah. It's a troublemaking thing,
So what was that, Lalita? That's in my mission, you say?
This is a new mission. We've got to propagate this. We've got to advertise Guru Maharaj. He's the savior of the Vaishnavas. So it is by going through him. I'm sorry.
No. I'm talking to TikTokers. Sorry.
It is by going through him that we go to Radha and Krishna. There is no other way. There is no other way. Otherwise, you can keep on chanting 16 rounds, life after life, doing austerities, and then even you still need that mercy of the Lord, You will not attain him all alone. It's always the Lord. So this is a shortcut. We are advertising this shortcut. You can go to the Lord if you connect to Srila Gaura Haridas. So I'm preaching for him. I got these revelations 5 years ago. Really. This is really, wow, this is a big mission. This is something really special. This is the revival of Lord Caitanya.
And it's so big, it's not even the Vaishnavas, it's the whole freaking world. And I get overwhelmed with that thought,
Yeah, it's for everybody. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, so the principle is you go through an associate of Lord Caitanya, because if you're in a Vaishnava line, so if there's somebody that's an actual associate, then it's the same thing. You go through them. If they'll be preaching too, they'll be self-effulgent not from their false ego, effulgent by the empowerment of the transcendental Lord. And then it'll be the same Krishna or Lord Caitanya, whatever you want to think, God, preaching through them. And you'll know it. Well, not everybody will know it. With those who are meant to go through them will there. but it's so rare that this is probably the only place for it, because I haven't seen it anywhere. Nobody's doing the job. And you could say, well, they're just not showing it. Well, but that's why you don't see ecstatic love manifested in the disciples. I'm just saying, if you're a real associate, let's name some names, Jaipataka or Radhanath. I mean, real associate, Lord Caitanya. Well, where's the love of Krishna? I mean, because that's what we're doing. So if you're not doing, we're doing the best thing. So if you're not doing the best thing, why not come over and get the best thing? Don't you have greed, spiritual greed? Don't you want to do the best thing? Well, we're doing the best thing. We have this love of Krishna, and we're distributing love of Krishna. It's been ordered by Prabhupada. Yeah. So if you're not doing that, those who are meant to hear the message you should say, yeah, go through Gauri Das's Sangha here. Gauri Das is distributing ecstatic devotion. Yeah, this is the place. Do you see the thing? It's not a false ego thing. It's just truth. See, the truth is truth, man. Of course people are going to get envious and jealous and all that, because they all want to be the one. And they're jealous of somebody getting such honor. But can you handle the honor? Because most people get taken down by it. Unless you're really like a Jesus Christ, very intimate with the Lord, and the Lord is using you. Because as soon as you get the worship, you'll become, the false ego will energize if there's any of that there. See? So that's why, love of God would not be given here if it wasn't correct, authorized. You get, you can have false ego and teach rules and regulations, and they do, right? You can teach ceremonies, you can build big temples, external temples, and all that. You can do everything but give love of Krishna, like Jesus did, love of God or Holy Spirit, or like Lord Caitanya did, and Nityananda did. And he didn't build any temples, except you as the temple, right? Lord Nityananda made you the temple. What do? We make you the temple. So it shows you, this is one of those rare wells with the pure water of the Lord to make you temples of this ecstatic worship. So ball's in your court world, Either you get it or you don't. I mean, you got the message, you come here, you're going to become enlightened very fast. See, even TikTok looks at my good, says, you've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break.
Guru Maharaj, some of us get ecstatic symptoms in the body by saying those things about you.
Yeah.
Govinda, Janaki,
Yeah.
they all agree with me.
Yeah. So what is that saying? That's saying
It's the Lord who gives the confirmation.
You would not feel ecstatic if you were glorifying a mundane person. That's the whole problem. There's no ecstasy in ISKCON that I've seen glorifying these gurus. Not really. They're just jumping up and down. But you guys have the real thing because the Lord does that. Even people that made movies of Jesus Christ, and they were actors, many of them had spiritual awakenings. So that's just how it works. If you're an authorized servant of the Lord, you'll have real ecstasy. If you're sincerely glorifying it with faith, see, like that comes from your hearts, and you relishing this. See, it's not false praise. It's not false prestige. It's pure, it's sincere. Did you see, like Amy, what she wrote this morning about her guru? Oh my God. Unbelievable. I mean, I read that myself. Even though I'm her guru, I thought, what a beautiful, pure-hearted expression. And she's feeling it, man. That's how people are delivered. This is our foundation. Devotees like you guys, like this. Many of you are like this. That's the foundation of real preaching. This is how people will be saved. You just got to have real disciples and a real spiritual master. You got the formula. Real books. We got the real books. real followers, the path, the formula's here, man. Build a real strong house of God, man. Yeah.
Some people don't want a guru. There's people that don't believe in having a guru too.
Yeah. So they're not so therefore they don't make much progress in this world because they don't follow the quick path. So they don't want a guru. They spend their whole life not understanding things as they are. Whereas a person who wants a guru, a real one, and finds a real guru, they probably go back to Godhead in this life. They'll probably realize the spiritual dimension in this life. They'll have a new life. And that other person, I don't want a guru. Well, you stay more or less like you are. You'll follow maybe some other path, some Buddhist thing or something, that you can.
Well, I know for me, I didn't necessarily want a guru or not. I didn't know, but I wanted God, and I got both. I got the guru and God at the same time.
That's how it works. Yeah. Like that statement. Those who Krishna said, those who are my devotees, only my devotees directly, and all that, and they don't want any gurus, right? They're not my real devotees. But those who are the devotees of my devotees are my real devotees, and that doesn't mean the fake devotees, the usurpers and all that stuff. No, that doesn't quite count. Maybe you can practice a little bit for a while, but it's all it is you won't get the result that way. The result will be, the best result is you'll give that up and go to the real guru. And then by equal faith in a real guru and Krishna, boom, you get Krishna. How do you know? Well, you'll feel the name. You'll feel these verses. You'll feel purified when you chant Krishna's name.
And actually, Jesus was a guru. He was the real guru.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he was a living person. And Christians still don't quite understand the Guru Tattva, or they take the responsibilities more or less. I know what that's like, because it's, to actually to be the way, the life, and the truth for those who are you're here to shelter. You're here to represent the shelter of Krishna. I mean, that's a big thing. It's a big responsibility. That you got to either be the real thing, or you're just in false prestige, and you're just deluding yourself and deluding others. Proof that we just keep doing this every day shows you we are protected by the arms of the transcendental Lord. Otherwise, there's no way day after day it could do this. And you guys praising me like this, all because of you and all this. If I or you were not protected by God, we wouldn't have this quick advancement every day like this. Look at the power. I'm right here on TikTok telling people like it is. You've never heard any of this content, my friends.
Yeah,
I'm making Krishna happy by saying this.
Yeah, I guess sorry.
That's
I was
the
just thinking,
secret.
I guess what it is that deep inside of me, I have a fear of a crucifixion of some kind.
Yeah, but you won't feel the nails once you're ready for it, right?
Not mine, yours. Not mine, yours.
Mine.
Because I'm not speaking up. See, I don't have any problem. I don't say anything.
It's Rarita's fault then.
No, it's not. It's just that I need to get stronger and then not worried about the crucifixion. And then one day I can speak up too.
Yeah, but see, the crucifixion is, Lalita gets crucified and anybody praising their guru like they do, okay? There's a crucifixion there, but they don't feel the nails. See? That's the way it'll be. When you say you fear my crucifixion, actually you're fearing your own.
I know. I get occasional thumbtack, but I'm not ready for the nails.
Yeah. It's however long it takes. Yeah. So anyway, that's how it is. Yeah, I mean, these are very deep secrets about real bhakti, man. You know, there have never been discussions like this unless you would have met Srinivas and Shamananda, but those weren't recorded. These are all recorded, man. People can watch the replays of these things. These are confidential. These shouldn't even be spoken. We shouldn't even speak any of these things. But it shows you when you get the protection of the Lord, yeah, they're nailing me to the cross every day. What nails? You know, see all that poison is spitting and all that. They spit on Jesus, right? You put the crown of thorns on him and all this, you know, give him, and here you don't feel it.
Makes me fight for you. Actually, it really makes me fight for you. If I see a little bit of lack of respect for you, I'm immediately there. Turns us into a lion-like devotee.
Yeah. See, I'm even protected by my disciples. It's amazing, man. I love it, man. What a great thing. See, and it's win-win because, hey, man, if you're doing like that, then you become like that also. It's just like if you go to the Vaikuntha, the devotees there, they all have the same form as the Lord. And they got the same powers as the Lord. They have the same energy as the Lord. They're intimate servitors. That happens to people here very fast. See? Unless you follow the many lifetime path. Take the shortcut if you got the right intelligence. We got the shortcut, people. You know, this is a shortcut, man, to the ultimate extreme excessive happiness. Yeah. You want to smile like this, you know, like my students smile, like I smile. See, they smile because I smile like this, right? They get the opulence I got. See, their cheeks are lifted because, hey, man, when you're relieved, you know, it's like you take a nice dump. It puts a smile on your face, right?
It's because I'm drinking smiling words. Bliss, bliss, bliss.
You just take a month of these smiles or a couple of months, then go look at the scowls over there when you go hear a Bhagavatam class, because they haven't been saved yet. Unless the spirit of devotion is awakened, you're not saved yet. You know?
And if you can't take this shortcut walk and get on your knees and crawl along as I do.
Yeah. Follow Sachi thing. She's still here after. Look at it. You know, she's crawling along. You see the turtles. I used to have a turtle, man. That thing was strong. You know, I tied it to something. It broke the string. It broke it. I had a hole in the thing. So I don't know if I put it there or somebody put it there. Maybe my brother, he was kind of like that. He would kill my pet chickens.
It was a Krishna turtle.
Yeah, a hole in the back. I tied him up, but then the string would just be broken, man. Strong, you know. It's Sachi. She keeps going, man. You know. Yeah, 20-something years. All right, keeps
Plugging along.
Yeah, the jackrabbits. Where they go? Yeah.
Sometimes I really feel like I hold stuff to myself a little bit too much, though. I really need to work on that.
Yeah. Krishna will work on it. Yeah. All right. So why don't we take a break? Let's play a song for the. I like these new songs, man. Hare Krishna. Oops. Thank you, TikTokers. We'll be back, TikTokers.
Pepe 0.0000001642.
It's alright. Comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Sun, 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 here we come. 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 Sun, 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 here we come.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Have a nice day. And